Hello there, friends. I'm Relicti, and this is Home, a unique horror adventure. A unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers, someone I'm not familiar with. This is an indie game, and I bought it for $3 off of Steam. I think it was 3. Yeah, it should have been 3. $2.99. Move left and right, look up, interact. Window full screen toggle. I could be capturing with Camtasia. I should do that. Oh well. Wear headphones and turn off the lights. I don't meet one of the requirements. Hang on. Hang on. I almost fell down my stairs. Okay, unfortunately I can't turn off all my lights because then it'll be pitch black, so if it's pitch black I can't see my keyboard, which I can barely see as is. I only have one set of light on, and it's not in this particular room. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. I don't actually know what this game's gonna be. I just bought it, literally just a couple of seconds ago. Oh, how do I advance? How do I advance? Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. I was gonna read it like a narrator, but now I guess not because of the writing. There was something by my feet. A flashlight? Hey! Alright. I'm a person. That house. Where was I? Oh, there was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? It's a really good question. Apparently, this game, no. Where'd that cat go? Kitty! Kitty? Kitties can't hurt me, can they? Do I have health? Will I get beat up by animals? It seems like the cat went in this other. I don't trust the cat. I'll go this way. Yeah, this is going to be a very weird game. Probably not much going on, but we're going to play it regardless, because that's how I... Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. It's on my shoes and pants. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. By the way, I didn't know how to spell drawer today. I had to ask someone else. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yes! Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Familiarity. From words. Is that body still here, or did it reanimate and murder me? It reanimated and murdered me. I understand. I don't think there's anything that's going to kill me. I think it's just a horror adventure. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Whoa. We're in the cellar now. There's another cellar? What the hell is this? Looks like a rat in a mouse trap thing, like its tail's caught. And it's like, let me out. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Yeah. I don't know why not. Are these decisions going to alter my ending? Because that would be mysterious as to how that would happen. There's so many rooms. The bookshelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Okay. Interesting. Door opens. Animation. And we're here in a building. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. Oh, the smell was turning my stomach. Well, I'm apparently not a drinker in this game. A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. I hope so. Why else would I take someone else's photo? Seems rather creepy. What if I say yes to everything? Will I get the best answer, best ending ever? A picket and a shovel, or a garden rake and a shovel, and a picture frame. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It's been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? No. I didn't want to mess around with everybody's stuff. I'll come back to that after I check the downstairs. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Good question. Why don't you ask the residents here? I hope I don't get I hope this doesn't turn to you get attacked by zombies. Deal with it. Someone, what? Hello? Is this that thing that Edgar Allan Poe wrote? Oh my god, there's someone in the walls. It's my wife. Oh, the black cat. It's gonna come back. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Wait, so I'm trying to escape this house? Is it evil? I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. What about that blood? That looks ominous. The door was taped up and locked. I couldn't get through. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Ah, this is going to turn to something that can kill me, isn't it? God damn it. Damn door was locked, but it didn't look like there was a keyhole. Maybe I could find another way to open it. Oh, that must be the switch. Let's go upstairs. Beware! Beware the black cat, said Edgar Allan Poe. Alright. Should I be actively checking the roof? Is something gonna drop on my head and try to murder me? We've already read this. Yeah, let's push that switch. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Oh my god, that's creepy. Tilted. It's Pixel Adventure. We're running around in a Pixel Adventure. Is this gonna just be like jump scare attempts after jump scare attempt? Because there's a lot of games I've tried that and they've all failed. So pretty much. I want to play Resident Evil 6. You don't have any clue. I am so eager for RE6. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited. Oh, I already read this. Why are you showing me it again? I understand. The door is locked and blocked. I just walked the wrong way because I was looking at the roof. That switch in the wall worked. The door had been unlocked. Jump scare! Hey, what is that? What is that? I can't tell because is that a light? It looks like a light, just really dim. Pixels. Let's get down. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I might. Oh, I must have moved it, right? No! If you say it like that, I'm not going to touch it. I left it alone, but I couldn't think of another option. Yeah, but just how you said it made it sound like there's another option. Makes it sound like I can do something else. I'll screw it. It does, doesn't it? Doesn't that just make it sound like they're trying to say, don't do this, you idiot? I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. I have a feeling I'm gonna die. There was a ladder going underground. Where the box was, a dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yes. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Wait, I have a bum leg right now? Oh, frick. Footprints in the dirt. Look like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Well, shit. It was an old map of the town. Places all over were marked. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this, but but what was his interest in the water tower? So yeah, this is like, you know, very pixie adventure thing. And if you if you have any intention of playing this, I don't think you should be watching. Yeah. All right. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. A work table, covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Yeah, I kind of think I'm going to need a gun. Because, this is looking like a I'm going to get murdered scene. Alright, who's going to fight me? Where's the big boss lady who's going to try to shoot me in the face with a handgun? Where was Annette, Sherry's mom? Is she going to try to shoot me? No, actually, wasn't Ada Wong the bad person in that scenario, though? That's a really good question. I can't recall back to Resident Evil 2 that far. Alright, let's check this. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, if, none of it made any sense to me. Why do I feel like that is really important? I just feel like it's going to be really important. It's like anything I find in Resident Evil 2. Really important. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up among the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Ah, she wasn't in the wall with a black cat on her head, found by policemen years after the event happened. No Edgar Allan Poe for us. Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Probably used as a murder weapon. Crudely made shells. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. Corrosive by itself doesn't work. You have to at least put liquid or what's corrosive? Corrosive is an adjective. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Ah, ah. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Is it blood? There's blood everywhere else. Why not in the cage? Up, down. That's a person. Turn around. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? It's weird because this is going from past to present. Well, it seems like it's all in past tense, but I don't know. It's just weird. This is weird reading. I'm playing it in the current tense, and it's like past tensing. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do we find our first enemy? Oh, I'm gonna get jacked, aren't I? Whoa, is that a spider? No, those are bats. Okay, if it was a giant spider, I was gonna be like, shit, how do I get my handgun out? I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Oh, cool. Open this door. Oh, what is that? There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? I might need it. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Ah, dead person in the wall! Where's the black cat on the head? Where's the black cat? Oh no, the black cat! It's here somewhere! Ah! I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Oh. Look at it! It's Edgar Allan Poe! Black cat's around here somewhere. It's probably outside the store. Where are you, black cat? I know you're here. I know you're here, black cat. Where are you, black cat? Where are you? Huh? Did I go to the right? I'm just gonna check real quick and then run back to that ladder. Where are you, black cat? I came down from the right. Okay. Where are you, Black Cat? I know you're here. I'm calling you out. This is Edgar Allan Poe here. I'm ready. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes. Did I just fall and break my legs? Oh, probably. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. I don't hear a faint hum. Nope, I don't hear a faint hum. Let me raise my volume. Nope, I don't hear any faint hums. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to cave in. Whoa. Gets progressively louder. It might overshadow my mic, which would be horrible. Oh, it's probably overshadowing my mic now. Oh well. Oh well. What the heck? It was with the music and just stopped. Whoa! New door. I could still feel the faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least, I thought, I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. Alright, now it sounded like I need the gun, so, buddy, get that thing out. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Yeah, get the handgun out. Get the handgun out. Get the handgun out. Get my handgun out. Get my handgun. What the hell is this? Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yeah! I wasn't that sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. There's probably dead people in there, and this tape probably tells me how they were killed. And then it's going to be like Higurashi when they cry, and I'm going to figure out who the murderer was. It was Rina, with a machete. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? Probably a pipe. A kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Yes? I slipped the knife in my boot, since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? No, but won't the knife be good evidence, if it comes down to it? I'm setting myself up for a fall, aren't I? There's gonna be, like, cops outside of here when I get there, and, they're gonna be like, oh, he's got weapons, he's clearly a bad guy. Did a body just fall? In here? The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Seriously, did a body just fall somewhere? Why is there a washing machine? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. This? I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? No. I left the valve alone. We'll come back when we need it. It really sounded like a body fell into like a dumpster. It's like whoosh. Oh, no, I know what it sounded like. You know, have you ever seen 9/11? The video by Jules and Gideon? Like the two Frenchmen? It sounded like one of those bodies falling off the tower. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? No! Even though I hate this noise. It's loud. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, it's so loud. Oh, I can't. Oh, God. Alright, let's go out that exit. Oh, it's so loud. Oh, God. Maybe the exit will tell me which valve I need to turn. Or I'll get arrested by police, which is what it seems. If I get arrested by police at the end of this, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I called it after picking up that damn bloody knife. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Oh. So I gotta just play random number generator. Okay, let's play random number generator. Random number generator. Random number generator. Let's start with 1. I thought I could turn off this water to shut off its flow. Yeah. Hold on. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in these sewers. Well, does 1 do it? I'm hoping it's not like you have to do 1 and 4, you know, or some weird combination like that, because I'll just have to do guess and check. That sucked. I failed. I'm just gonna cut off all the water. No reason to keep them on, right? Door is still locked. Okay, I was just checking. I was just checking to be certain. So loud. Quickly do it so I can shut off noise. Alright, let's check if that water's gone. Right here? Hey, look, it's gone. Dead! What the heck? Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. Oh, this place looks gross. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? Am I gonna get arrested? I just think I'm gonna get arrested. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. I just really feel like that's gonna be the end. I'm gonna get arrested, and it's gonna suck. Open up this door. Alright, what's in here? What are you? There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Do I use it with the camera automatic, or I couldn't help but wonder if someone was watching me from the other side. Dead guy. I found another dead body. A sewer worker, by the wounds all over his face and body. I figure he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Sure. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. So, I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. So... well, I'm definitely gathering clues, but I still feel like taking the knife was just a bad move. Oh my god, I could hear us. I can't, it's so loud. I could smell a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit of some kind. But I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was on the videotape I found? So loud. So loud. That's better. Thank you. Alright. Up we go. My sore leg and the extra weight I was carrying made climbing the ladder difficult. Would I really need that gun, or that knife before the end? I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found, or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? My head was buzzing with questions. entire thoughts as I ascended the ladder. Oh, I did! I found that! Damn it, I found that key! Suddenly, as I lifted the heavy lid above me, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. Go back down. The lid had fallen on the entrance there, and was stuck shut. Damn it! I found the key ring, and I didn't recall. I didn't. It didn't say there were keys. I don't think. If it did, I glazed over. That VHS tape would have probably told me so much. Ugh. I'm disgusted with myself. Random door. Random door. Fabulous. Awesome-rific. So, okay. Up. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yeah. I propped the latch and brought the ladder down. I want to go back and see what's on this damn tape. There's no reason for me not to have. I just freaking... stupid me. Stupid me. Mysteries are never going to be solved now. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Sure. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of... Damn it! I thought I should have recovered my credit card and driver's license at least. Did I put it up here? Did someone else carrying it? Blah, blah, blah. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Damn it. Missed some dialogue. Kind of pissed off now. I'm going to have to pause it whenever... I'm going to have to pause whenever I'm editing, pause it on that, like when I get the whole screen and read it myself because I missed it. That's just this is going horribly. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed at various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river, and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Are you kidding me? Get back out there. You don't just crawl into random... Okay. You don't just crawl into random thickets. Idiot. Why'd I have to turn out my lights? I don't understand it. How does my lights make me feel more secure? The rusty door was locked tight with an old padlock. The faded sign out the door on the door warned about some kind of train yard. It must have referred to the town's only train station. It didn't look like I'd be able to get through there at all. Oh, so I made the right choice just ignoring that. Fabulous. I wish I would have looked at that damn VHS tape though. Alright, now let's crawl through. I'm attacking this game Resident Evil style, where I look at everything. Hey, pick that up. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yeah. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Do you need your driver's license, bro? Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Oh, around the fence he means. Crawling through. Crawling through. Does whatever a crawler does. Is there a zombie behind me? Let's fight, zombie. Nope, nothing. Zombie in front. That'd be hilarious. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. I don't care. 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Did I camp out here with Rachel, and then we got attacked and possibly murdered? Oh yeah. I'm really dead, aren't I? Yes, it's probably all coming together now. Where the hell did I come to? God damn it. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. God damn it! I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. I'm not going yet. Head back the way I came. Wrong direction. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. Hey, we finally found our way back. Okay. Site number 2. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found from my pocket. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? No. With a few crude strokes. What? I said no! I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. God damn it, I said no. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I? No! In that darkness, it didn't seem wise to try. Maybe there was another option. Thank God he listened to me at least this time. Probably would have died. This is... I don't like puzzles. And this is a puzzle. Okay, so there's one entrance here. There's nothing there. So, let's head here. Now, there's one back. And there is one this way. We haven't been that way. We've been back, but I think this leads to the house. Correct? Yeah. And that one leads out completely. No, no, no. Don't. No, no. Well, this is warning me against walking in here. I'm going to leave, and then I'll come back after doing the third route right now. Because if a house says no, a house means no. Haven't you seen Rose Red? Are you following me? I will murder you. Nothing seems to be following me. Because I was ready for murder. There was some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel! Her name was last on the list, and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but those marks looked older and more faded. Oh God, Rachel, I'm coming! Kick open the door. I'm here now. Who wants to play a game? There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Sure. I managed to carry the plank under my arm, so it didn't get in the way. I don't see it. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. Why does that matter? There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. Why does that matter? Well, this is certainly not a Rose Red. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, let's see if I can recall the pathway to get the hell out of here. Let's get all up out of here. We made it back to here. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I'm looking for the water right now. But, as we all know... Oh, I should go back to the place that was on the opposite side. Well, I found this. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Yeah. Oh, two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dazed eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? This seems like a really stupid idea. Yes. I tried to cover them up a bit more. I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. I really should not have done that. I'm pretty sure in real life that's evidence against me that can be used. Did I cross back over to the other shore? Yeah. Break! Aw, come on. Alright, let's try to find Route 3. I don't recall where Route 3 is anymore. No. Yeah. Not that one. Not that one. Wait, but I just came out of this one, so maybe it's this one. Did I find it? Where am I now? I'm so lost, guys. I am so lost right now. I almost wish I paid more attention to these crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about that, about entering that dark forest. Wait, did I? Oh, god damn it. I came back to the beginning. Lovely. Alright, let's try again. Now this... Okay, and we go through... This leads... Yeah, this led to Nowhereville. That's right. How did I get that one place that one time? Olivia, Dauphine, whatever, blah blah blah. Oh my god, my guy's applying clues that he got to other things. That's kind of... That's crazy. It's crazy talk. I need to find something that's actually useful. Nope, that's not going to be useful. Where is that one exit? Oh wait, was it this one? This crazy one right here? No, this leads to the real exit. No, it doesn't. This is backwards land. Yeah, this one leads to the real exit. I've already been here. Because that's the exit to get out of here completely. I'm just going to take it and go. But what about that one locked area that I couldn't get in? I don't think I have anything for that. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. Where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a mechanic, as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed, almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. I've been turning around constantly, threatening a gun, so don't feel bad, man. Oh my god, that sounded terrible. That doesn't sound like it's going to be a good thing. Get a feel for the area first. Alright. There's a lot here that's not cool. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Funny, I've been looking for everything. Let's go upstairs. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Did I really? The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Okay, let's go back downstairs. I think, based on how things build, I'm going to work with this first. The door was locked shut. A sign was pasted to the front that said danger, closed for repairs. I didn't think it could be opened. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. I guess I should have just kept going up. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Okay. What is above me? What was that? That was just the roof. No secret to be found. Now I want secrets. A power panel. Looking like it was shut off. Yep. Oh, no lights. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. Oh my god, someone's killing the power plant workers. Power plant workers' wives, what a bastard. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yeah. The power panel still wasn't working. Thought so. It was shut tight. There was a rusted looking card slot on the side. Yeah, you know what I don't got? Card. For the card slot. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins. Again? The door had been hastily boarded up. Why? To what end? This isn't Raccoon City. There's no zombies here. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. When we worked here. Another panel that I hoped could help get me the power. Help me get the power back on. Did I? Yes. A utility shelf, crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I? Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Oh, I wonder why. Murder weapon. I'm gonna get arrested. I'm just gonna get fucking arrested. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. I need that, yeah. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Damn it. Damn it. Yeah. Another one of these panels. Cat meowing in the background. Sounds like the power is back on. Oh crap. I didn't think that'd work. Shit. I wasn't even looking. Well, I used the hammer and I broke the boards. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. God damn it, Norman! The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. I don't know, but if this cat keeps meowing in the background, this LP is gonna suck. Down. Shut up, animal! Come down here. Yeah. Yeah. Where do I need to go? Where was that key card room? Over here? Key card. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use it? Yeah. Idiot. Don't ask silly questions. There was so... Shit! No! Those two chickens jumped on that broken ladder before. Why do it now? There had to be another way. God. The button controls on this game upset me a lot. Because I keep skipping things. Which really sucks. Let's be honest. It really sucks. My guy was talking about jumping down things. I couldn't. I need this extra info. Let's get down these steps. My guy's leg's apparently still a bum leg, which is fabulous. He still refuses to open. With the power box working again, the door was unlocked. Did I go through? Yeah. Pop that baby open. A rack of flashlights hung on the wall. One of them was missing. Is it perhaps the one that I'm holding? The torch that I am holding? Because in England they call it torches, I think. Meow. My head ached terribly as I closed the door behind me and saw the wooded path beyond the light of the factory. Still, it was better than that stuffy, foul-smelling room I had found. What was with the... Okay. Who would have used that old locker room? Someone was obviously going up there, but it didn't make any sense. If I could reach town from there, maybe I could find Norman's store. It was close to one of the main roads. Maybe he could help. No, get the hell back in there. God damn it! That is so obnoxious. A rusty old truck had careened off the road and into the guardrail. Its front was crushed and its windows had all smashed. Judging by the rust, it had been there a while. I didn't go through that open fence, though. Who knows what mysteries were there? Oh, look, another open fence. Compensation? Compensation. I feel a little bit better now. But only a little bit. Wait, is there nothing over here? Yeah, okay, good. Just making sure that there's no, like, weird... You know what I mean? I'm gonna get arrested. I'm still thinking that's the ending of this game. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin, greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Well, if that prevents me from getting arrested, yeah. I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this? I tucked the card into my wallet, next to my credit card. Where the hell's my wife? Or girlfriend, or whatever she was. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Oh, shit. That's probably not a good sign. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Norman, he's the bad guy here. He's killed everybody. Now I'm gonna walk right into his hands. I'm scared. Norman, where are you, buddy? I know you want to kill me, but I've got to... Oh god, Norman's dead. I guess I don't gotta shoot him with a handgun. What was this? It looked like a pool chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it led. Did I pull it? Yes! I gave the chain a single tug, and a simple floating ladder to the attic popped down. Oh my god, body! Damn it. I was wrong. Oh, Norman's dead. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Norman? Jesus. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my old co-worker, and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. He looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Oh, I'm facing a dude with a gun? Norman, you deserve better than this. Did I close his eyes? Again, it's probably a bad idea, but yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Quickly, I closed Norman's eyes. Police are going to be all over. I'm going to get arrested. That's just all there is to it. That's going to be the end of this game. I'm going to get freaking arrested. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. 2 cups? Does he have a wife? The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yes. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. I'm not nosy. Come on, it's a life or death situation here. Some murderer's running around. I've only got a gun and a knife to defend myself. Both incriminating evidence that'll make me look like the murderer. Anyone else see what's wrong with this? Clearly, I'm probably going to get arrested. That's probably going to be the ending of this game. You thought you were doing good work. You've been arrested. Deal with it. That's not weird. I wonder if the mouse is like the deciding factor for what you get in the storyline. It's like this mouse. If you let it live, you live. If you let it die, you die. Do I open this box? Yes. Inside the old cardboard box was stuffed a pile of clothes, photos, and even shoes. As I looked closer, I realized they were Rachel's. What were you doing here, Rachel? Were you responsible for poor Norman downstairs? Oh my god. I doubt it. I really doubt she killed him. Like, super much. I hope to hell Rachel had nothing to do with that mess. I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me the chills. Woo! I've got the chills, baby. I've got some chills today. I've got some chills today. I wasn't entirely surprised to find this there. What? Bad text. It was one of Rachel's old fall coats. I always wondered what happened to it. How long had it been there? Norman, you devil. I think there's blood on the coat. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots on the gun rack was empty. The gun I found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? I really want to keep the gun in case I get attacked. But I'm going to put it back. I carefully pushed the piece back in place and felt a great burden lifted. Norman, what were you doing with all these? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get shot now, and I'm not going to be able to defend myself. And I'm going to look like a fool. Either that's going to happen, or I'm still going to get arrested, because I'm still holding a freaking knife. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned food. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. Eat till you get fat. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then than it was now. Open this door. It's been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, and finding him that way left me cold. Thinking of him slumped against that chair only cemented my reassurance in getting rid of that gun. It looked like someone had taken that piece from his store, but why was it in those tunnels? As I stepped outside, I recalled that dusty old box of clothes in Norman's attic. I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. Oh, is that why this game is called Home? I thought that's going to be where I died. I wouldn't be surprised. Scope out the area, of course, that's what I do. This looks pretty giant. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Da-da-da-da. My guy looks like he's limping. He looks like he's in pain. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it in all the way. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. The letter read, "Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband, and your friend. I need some time to sort this out, away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him, Norman, so don't think you can hold that against me. I'm going to tell him and get past this. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to, but he deserves at least that much. Goodbye." Oh my god, Norman, you bastard! What did you do, Norman? Why is there blood? Why? What is with the murdering in this game? This is encouraging bad civic behavior. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. I really found it after only opening 2 doors. Get back out there. I never did fix this gate. It was stuck. I needed to press on. There was no turning. Damn it! But there could be more storyline. I just happened to find the right door combo. Crap! Yeah, that doesn't look ominous at all. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. There's blood, so I don't blame you. The house is painfully quiet. The only sound is my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. Oh, great. All the better to get shot in. At least I'm not being arrested. The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. Oh, god damn it! Just wait, it's gonna happen. Stupid rat. Rachel? Honey? There was a small pile of mail on the floor, in front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to a non-payment. What the hell? The front door was locked from the inside. I couldn't go out, though. I needed to see if Rachel was here. Just checking. The door to the basement. It was locked. Where had I put the damn key? Not in the key ring I picked up earlier. That's for sure. Rachel? An old photo of Rachel and I stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Yeah. I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterward, but by then it was too late. Who cares? Your wife was working anyway. Or did you feel guilty because you bought something you wanted and she didn't? Or did you both enjoy it? The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. God damn it. I need a house key for all of my house locks? My guy kind of makes me sad. He's very ill-prepared. The books there were half mine, half Rachel's. Now that I looked more closely, it looked like that man in the house had some of the same books as I did. Ooh. My wife's, Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Did I open it? Yes. Rachel's suitcase contained clothes, toilet tries, and a train ticket. Toilet try, what? I don't know what that word is. Is this what you were going to do with Norman? Oh my god. What is going on? I'm still kind of confused. It seemed like Rachel was going to get murdered at first. Our hallway mirror had been smashed. Its pieces scattered around the floor. Maybe her and Norman were going to run away for life because there was someone murdering people. And I was dead. I'm reanimated. I'm Albert Wesker. I get reanimated under strange circumstances that don't get revealed until later. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. Everything in my house needed to be replaced? Jesus. Which needed to be replaced. One of the tapes always stuck. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. I'm bad at wording. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. That doesn't sound wonderful. Time passed. Let's continue. Was I already in this room? No. Okay. My laptop had been left on and only had a little bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? Yes, I pocketed the key. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the key that lets me get back through all the other rooms I haven't been in yet. Well, wait. Okay, so I went there. Need to go back down. Let's go here. Was this the television room? No, this is wife's room with the books and the suitcase that makes her look like a whore. That's right. What's in here again? This is the television room, okay. Wait, there's not a door on that side, right? Correct. So we're still wandering around, checking out what the universe has to offer to me. Are you kidding me? I can't. Oh, God damn it. Well, it's fine. Whatever. Not this way. We're going this way. Cellar. I unlocked the basement door. Oh, it's the rat again. I was like, what the hell? There were old Christmas decorations in the box. Christmas came sometime? And yet we're murdering people now? God, this is a sucky New Year's. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key here. Did I take the key? Yes. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. I think I know. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. Correct. Why do I care? I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through, though, if I had found something heavy enough. The grimy kid found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? At least it's not bloody. There was an old crowbar on the floor. Do I need to take the crowbar to break into that one room? Yes. I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. My God, am I bad at reading? Some games, they just punch you in the face with reading words, and then you're like, oh, reading rainbow. Yep, I went there. I walked the wrong way. Walk this way! The crowbar I found would have been strong enough to bust through that cheap wall. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yeah. I guess I dropped it. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through, and dropped the crowbar in the process. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This sounds like DayZ music. Ah, that sucks. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? I don't like it using... Don't look. Okay. Okay. I don't like it using DayZ music. That's dumb. It's probably a Creative Commons music, something that anyone can use or something stupid like that. Don't look. Don't look at it. It's the Enderman. Don't look at the Enderman. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within. But I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I'd seen. When I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? No! Am I gonna get shot now? The rags were wet, matted, covered in dirt and grime. But inside that mess was no sign of my beloved wife. Rachel wasn't there. I looked around in confusion, trying to figure out what to do next. If she wasn't there, where was she? What had I been searching for this entire time? I remembered the look on Rachel's face when I came home, didn't I? Then, the awful realization hit me right in the gut. I'd been looking at this the wrong way, hadn't I? This is what you've been trying to tell me all along, isn't it? I couldn't find Rachel there, and I wouldn't find her anywhere else because she was never there at all, was she? I stumbled back upstairs, the pain in my leg just a dull ache now, and sat down in my bedroom. My mind was spinning, and the ache I felt before was near crippling. Finally, I could no longer fight the exhaustion, and I tried to grab hold of something that would make sense of all this. I must have drifted off. Okay, I was going to be like, where the hell am I now? I guess these books were all actually mine then. Apparently my wife doesn't exist based on my arbitrary decision. It was my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again. Or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? Yes. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? It means I'm a murderer! Okay, I've totally picked the murderer path. It was the photo of the other man and his wife that I found in that house. Were those really his wife's remains in those tunnels? It certainly seems so. What did I think? Did the other man murder his wife and bury her in those tunnels? So is this where, like, the point becomes, if I answer no to everything, I'm the murderer, but if I answer, you know, like, yes to these things, then Rachel's the murderer, or Rachel is dead and someone else is the murderer, and I get murdered after that? Is that what this is a part of the game, where none of my other decisions matter, really, except to provide me with insight to make the final decision and final call? Because if so, that's a pretty lame revelation. Did the other man murder his wife and bury her in those tunnels? If he murdered his wife, who murdered him? They were both dead, so I'll say no. I couldn't be sure. He could have been another victim. After all, he was dead when I woke up. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm looking at you in a different light, pal. You look pretty murderous to me. Murderer. Faint shadow. You used to tell yourself that Rachel wanted the tub. Oh my god, I'm a schizophrenic. That's what I am. Dear God, it's a beautiful mind all over again. Bust out the awesome algorithm. Yeah! It was the key card I found in the factory. The one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? No. No, it doesn't match up. Norman, why would Norman be back at the factory? It doesn't match up. It just doesn't match up. Maybe you guys can think of something. I can't. I don't think it matches up. Maybe my guy really is the murderer. All facts point to him right now. Who woke up with the dead bodies? He did. Whose stuff was around the place? His was. I could either be framed or I'm a murderer. What's it gonna be? I'm pretty sure I'm a murderer. And maybe I deserve to be arrested. My old office safe sat on the... What the hell? Sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. I used a digital passcode. Did I try to open it? Yeah. Ah, fuck. Nope. I surmised that at least 2 of the names in that musty notebook had been recent victims. Heather, Oliver, Ashley, Cheryl, Elizabeth, Holly, Rose. Those poor girls that I found in that dead forest. I wondered what happened to the other names on that list. Or the ones scratched out on that desk in those wet tunnels. They died. They died. What was the other man up to? I wonder if I can get that open somehow. I don't recall seeing anything that indicated a safe lock. I still had no idea what was on that tape I found in the garbage. If only I had found a way to watch it. I did, but you didn't let me go back. What? This isn't right. This TV was new. What? Now I am confused. My house is changing. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe, I thought. I was ready to go back into the basement. No, we're not, because my house is changing drastically. No. Wait, am I gonna murder myself? Am I gonna commit suicide in the cellar? Oh, god damn it. Emil Durkheim. Emil Durkheim. Emil, what have I done wrong? Was it normlessness? Did I not fit the social norm? Oh, no. The wall was cracked and pitted. I was told by an inspector the basement had been partially filled in before I bought the house. But by the look of that wall, I was going to need to fix the foundation. What? It was the knife I had found in the sewers. I left it here because I didn't want it near me anymore. Was all of this my fault? Was I responsible for Rachel's death? If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? No. No, there were other means of dealing with this. I'm not going to stab myself in the stomach. Do you not think I know what warm, safe place means? Screw you, pal. Let's go back upstairs. To the very roof. Who killed that man anyway? Was I already up here? Was this the room that I started in? Oh. Really? So nothing I do before this, like, it kind of matters. It lets me draw more inferences. But hollow and sickly. In the shards of that broken mirror, I could see my face. Gaunt now, hollow and sickly, and immensely troubled. What other illusions had I dreamed up? What other truths were waiting to be exposed? I don't know, because none of it even makes any sense. You asked me straight up for a couple of questions, and then you manipulated my answers from therein. I could answer something different, but that would break character based on what I had first answered, thus establishing a paradox that I could not escape from. Actually, the paradox doesn't work in that context. I was just trying to say something else. Yeah, but I couldn't think of the word, so I quickly substituted paradox in there for it. Either way, this is a cruel, cruel way to go. If you can't tell, that's what it is. What about if I leave through the back? What? Oh. How many breakfasts had I eaten there, completely alone? So, my life sucks if I don't find Rachel dead. Why the hell would I want to find Rachel dead? Like, I said no to that because why would I want to find her dead? That's just dumb. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house a moment longer. Did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? Yeah, nothing else to do here. Am I gonna get shot now? Since I had arrived in town, things had been difficult. Working in the plant, though, had been good for me. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I started sleepwalking, disappearing for my head hurts, hours at a time. Drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain in its own game. Things stopped making sense sometime after that, and my memories of what happened are still in flux. I suppose that was when Rachel came along. This night had been the worst of my entire life. Would it even be possible to bounce back from everything that had happened? Everything I'd seen? You know, in a way, I almost wish I hadn't even woken up tonight. It would have spared me a lot of pain. That man I had found in this old house had killed his wife. I was sure of it. Just as sure as I was that you killed mine. What? But anyway, Norman couldn't have been the one going back to that factory. So who else could it have been? Maybe that other man I found? Or maybe it was just the guard all along. God, you know, you've really screwed me up. I feel like I can't trust a damn thing I've seen anymore. I had to catch my breath to take it all in. At each point until the factory, things had only gotten worse. But then I had seen something even I wouldn't have expected. When I went to Norman's store, that's when my perspective on all this really started to change. Norman was dead, but I had no idea what had happened to him, or what that box of clothes I had found in his attic meant. Did he know? But as painful as all of that was, oh God, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I had done and seen, finally coming home was supposed to be the end of this entire ordeal. God help me, though, it was only the beginning. As the door swung open, I could smell damp grass and the closeness of the air. After everything, it felt like I had more questions than answers. You made me see the truth, I'll give you that. But now I was completely lost. You took away the only thing that had kept me going. I was sure word would get out, and soon enough the police would come looking for me. And what then? Would you be there to show me the way? What will I do then? I don't know, it seems like you're pretty damn dependent. Alright, so that's the end of that. So the game, you get to sit there reading through all of that. It's not really a horror at all, by the way. That wasn't scary anywhere. You get to sit there, you read through all of it, look at the murders, and decide what you believe. Now, none of it really makes sense, because they kind of force you to... They force you basically to take one of two extremes, kind of, in a way. Do you either find Rachel dead in the bag, or do you find nothing? If you find nothing, Rachel's not real. I'm assuming if you find Rachel in the bag, your guy is not very happy. But Rachel doesn't seem to be real to begin with. Simply because if you choose not to see her, it's just rags. There's nothing else there. If you look at it that way, all signs point to you being the killer. If you look at it with Rachel being alive, the signs point to her either being the killer, or her and Norman doing something together that makes you be the killer, or that makes Norman's wife be the killer. But it doesn't look like the man murdered his wife in that one house, because the man was dead too. It doesn't seem like Norman would go back to the factory, because Norman's locker was punched in. Huh. What else is there? Nothing really. There's no other, like, super big thing that really defines it. It's just... everything just seems to be leading back to you. That you either were aware of her affair and killed them all, or that she wasn't real and you killed them all. Or that you were just framed so damn well that you have no clue what's real or not. But who knows? Maybe it was on that VHS tape. Maybe it wasn't. All we know is that you can share your story at horrorhorror.com/whathappened/ where you can see what actually happens in the story, and from there, pick what you think is real. Or you can play it again and discover the other paths yourself. Can I advance at all? Guess not. I guess that'll do us for this. That might be 2-3 episodes long, though, because I was like an hour. Oh my god, I've been recording for at least, an hour, maybe an hour 30. Jeez, that was a little longer than I expected it to be, actually. Especially if you go back and, like, really try to figure this out, which I might. I don't know. I won't do it on camera, of course. I just wanted to show off this game. That was my first time playing it. I failed miserably. Gentlemen. And ladies. Alright, so that's it. See you guys. Thanks for joining me. Stuff.